How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Clannad, or Clannad, or I think it's Clannad, but I don't know, it could be Clannad or something, because, you know, it's Japanese, like, it does sound like an irregular name for a Japanese game, because they don't normally use L's in the language, so maybe it's like Koranadu or something, but I don't know, that's not even Japanese either. Anyway, previously, we bullied a child for some money, we avoided some motorcyclists, and we found out the drama club isn't going anymore. Now we're with Mrjacharles or something, and she just punished Sunahara for doing absolutely nothing. So that's a nice thing to do. I wonder where this is going to go now. Oh, and, you know, music's very nice and stuff, but can I just say something? I've already got 2 copyright notices because apparently the music is owned by someone. And I was like, really? It's a visual novel. I'm not trying to, like, I don't know, take over the world with this crap. It's not even, like, Rihanna or anything. It's just nice music. So, okay, for the best visual novel, they couldn't get some nice copyright-free music. Alright, whatever. Okay, so, false confession, yep. Sunahara's twitching on the floor. Oh yeah, he's dying from that flip he just had. Yeah, but it's just sad that I have to resort to violence. I never wanted to be that kind of dorm parent. Well, you know, I guess you're gonna have to get a dad, but we're not a huge fan of dads, apparently. We don't like them. Sigh. She walks off sighing. Well, I assume that by the way she sighed, but if you had to also, you know, add that action into the plot. Just after that, yeah, another scream. Eesh, I suddenly feel very bad for this place. She's a fast learner. Well, it's good we contributed, you know, physical violence to the place. I mean, I'd love to live in a room apartment with physical violence in it. Hey, did I do something wrong? I'm pretty sure you admitted it to it while screaming out in agony. I mean, I guess, but we didn't even look in the girls' dorm. We got accused of that, didn't we? Okay, whatever. The excruciating pain made it hard to understand what was going on. Okay. I lie sprawled out on Sunahara's floor reading magazines. Anything nice? I kind of prefer this little manga collection there. Looks like a manga collection anyway. Hey, didn't I tell you not to come over anymore today? Yeah, but I wanted to read some of these. Oh, and you're here too. So I'm just the added bonus, huh? What's your own room? Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, no, I wanted to devour all of these magazines while I'm by your side, buddy. I also want to, you know, ruin your tapes again, because I know you like having good music, but... What? Why do you have to read them beside me? Flip. Awesome, ignoring me already. What? Can you keep it down? Give that one back. I haven't even read it yet. Go reread an old magazine. Why are we bullying this guy? I genuinely feel bad for Sunahara. Look, this one has an unfinished crossword puzzle. Come on, try filling it in. Yeah, because everyone's all about those crossword puzzles. Me, sometimes I get a bit of a semi. You're holding the next issue with all the answers in it, you know. Perfect then. We can compare answers later. I'll praise you for a job well done if you get it all right. Now go get 'em. Who the hell do you think you are? Your master. Of what? Quiet down, I can't concentrate. What? Why are you getting mad at me now? Boom. Okay. Shut up over there. I mean, we said you should be quiet. Eek. The angry voice from outside the door causes Sunahara to shrink into himself. See? You get another gang beating if you don't keep it down. You're the absolute worst. I'm kind of inclined to agree because we basically bullied this kid. I know this kid bullies other kids as well. Is this just like a society of bullying now, is it? Damn it. Fine, I really will do this crossword. You'd better admit defeat if I get all of these correct. Sure, I'll get right on that. One across. What's the period from January 1st to 3rd called? The period from January 1st to January 3rd? Well, I don't know, because I am terrible at crossword puzzles. If you had me let's play one of those, you would see me cry. Haha, what a stupidly easy... 3-day vacation. Okay. Right, well, you know, now I feel better about myself. Teacher, we have an idiot on our hands. Well, at least he's got a nice idiot smile. No, that's strange. What's wrong? The answer and the number of spaces don't match up. Something's wrong with this puzzle. If you say so. What's wrong is your answer. Forget it, I quit. What a stupid, boring puzzle. Well, you know what? Honestly, I'm kind of inclined to agree. I can't do crossword puzzles. I like Minesweeper. I like chess, even though I'm bad at it. But crosswords, I could never understand. Even Sudoku's not that bad. I used to play Doctor Who Sudoku. That's always a fun one. Sudahara tosses the magazine into the corner of his room out of frustration. Isn't there something fun we could do? Speaking of which, what was with that commotion at school today? Oh yeah, we didn't actually look at that motorbike thing, did we? We can hear about it now. Oh, that? It was actually kind of a farce. What do you mean by that? Apparently she only transferred in the spring. She's trying to get popular by riding a motorbike outside. I mean, good for you, but surely there's like a policy against that. Like a no running in the hallways, no eating in class, no motorbiking outside the playground or whatever. She must have had horribly bad luck with guys at her old school. Who uses those kinds of filthy tricks to get popular anyway? I wouldn't call it filthy, I'd just call it stupid. And dangerous. If she were a guy, I'd go and teach her a lesson. Yeah, but you wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't really. I have no idea what he's talking about. But she's a girl, so I'll let her off the hook for now. Yeah, very admirable guy. Literally, this guy's gonna win a Nobel Prize in a minute. That's how good he is. Even so, if it starts to look like she's getting a bit too much attention, I'm not gonna just leave her be either. I guess I was the stupid one here for asking him to explain something. Okay. Yawn. A very productive day we're having, isn't it? Hey, I want to get to bed soon. It's already 3 a.m. I mean, we stay at this guy's house until 3 a.m.? Aren't we tired? We have to walk home still. Flip. Are you gonna stay over? If you are, I'm turning off the lights. Whoa, stop. Huh? I'm not staying over. Why are we here till 3 a.m. then? That's just creepy. People don't even stay out at bars for that long. At least in England. Okay. Well, I'm going to sleep, so can you leave? You don't have to tell me. I toss the magazine away and stand up. Just as I pull the doorknob, I stop and stand there. By the way, have you... Oh, the music's going. Something serious is happening. Have you heard? They say some creepy stuff happens late at night in this dorm. Oh, or maybe we're just being an asshole to Sudahara again. What? Never mind. Finish what you were saying. Okay, good night. I closed it. We're nice. Oh, and the music comes back. See, nothing to worry about. There's not gonna be any ghosts. Yeah. As long as the music plays, I feel safe, I guess. I close the door. Alright, more special effects. I hear moans of agony come streaming from his room, but I ignore them as I leave the dorm. Well, that was a nice thing to do. Just take all nice moments of sleep from my friend. Oh, okay. What, are we on a new chapter or something now? The Illusionary world. Are we, like, having, like, a drug trip right now? I wouldn't be surprised if this game did that. Just like, oh, actually, all along, Okazaki was on magic mushrooms. I mean, like, the way this guy acts, you do think he could be on some kind of drugs. I'm looking at it. A distant world. Alright, cool. Looks nice. Looks very bright. It's a dim... Oh, or not. It's a dim, dark place. But outside, the windows are very, very white. What do you call that, then? Where could this be? I think I'm inside a room. It's deserted, though. I can see a desk, at least. Someone should be sitting there, but they're not. If you say so, not a thing here moves. Only time, as it passes by unflinchingly. I mean, time isn't a living thing, but okay. I don't see how I can flinch, that's all. That's just a weird verb, or adjective, or adverb, maybe. I know I should know this stuff because I'm going to be an English teacher, but still. If I were a new life, searching for a place to be born. Does that make sense? Does that not sound weird to anyone? I would have said something like, if I were a wandering soul. But, you know, I think that this would be the wrong place to choose. Well, I imagine, because it just looks, there's not even a PlayStation there. I'm frightened by it, this world. I've long since come to realize something. This world has already come to an end. Nothing will be born here again, nor will anything die. Oh, because I especially like going to a place where people die. Even time doesn't exist in this place. I think you already said that, but okay. Nothing new can come to an end. Life was once born here, but that was all. Okay, well, someone made a table. Don't you want to appreciate the table and all it's worth? Mate, this guy's being a bloody downer. Like, it's a nice table, nice bright outside, and he's like, oh, it's fucking dark here. Why can't you just appreciate the nice scenery? Just put some flowers down if you're miserable. It'll brighten the room up. Once you're shut in this never-ending world, you can't ever escape. Unable to die, unable to be born into a new world. That is the frozen world I now see. I'll just close my eyes and leave this place. That's my thinking anyway. Please, next time I wake up, don't let it be here. Let it be a better, warmer world. I move my eyes. Look, maybe I should be feeling sorry for this guy, but I don't. I just think he needs to decorate the place or something. And cut myself off from this world. Okay. So this is like an allegory for the real world. It's just like, oh, I don't like this world. It's just gay. Just then I see a momentary flicker of light. There's light all around you. You got the sun literally outside your window. I don't know how you're not melting or some shit. Something moved. I don't know what it is, but I'm certain that something's here with me. Oh, but you were like, oh, there's no life here. There's just death. Just fucking, even time doesn't, if time doesn't do anything, why is something moving? You need time to be able to move. This dream just makes no sense to me. I feel like it's just being more poetic than it's worth. Okay. Had this place not come to an end after all? Or is it just something that's already been living here? Light escapes through a window and reaches the wall in front of me. Something in its shadow is moving. Perhaps I would have seen it if I'd been able to move my eyes. But I still don't know its true identity. It's moving slowly. Eventually, the light on the wall returns to its original shape. But then out of nowhere, a single girl appears before me. Okay, I can tell that she's still innocent, if you say so. Her eyes are transfixed in my direction. Can she see me? She holds out her hand, but it doesn't touch me. Instead, it goes right through. What, are we a ghost or something? Are we still like an unborn child or something? Yes. I haven't been born in this world. Well, I guess I was kind of around that second point, even though that makes no logical sense. So I can't be touched. Well, you're not going to get a hand job now, that's for sure. But in that case, how did the girl notice me? Am I simply visible and that's it? If that is the case, what do I look like then? The girl has pulled back her hand and is now waving to me. Then she leaves. I can't see her anymore. Someone was here in this place. What could she be doing in an already finished world? How does she live? What nourishes her? Maybe she goes outside once in a while. Have you heard of that? What, if anything, is letting her stay alive? For some reason, I can't stop thinking about her. Is it because of how different this place is? I'm still frightened. This is not a world to be born into. But a girl lives in it. Is that why? Okay. I see this world again. Oh, good to be back. Didn't really go anywhere though. Much of it is a boring, unmoving place. But from time to time, a girl appears. She and I are unable to we're unable to communicate our thoughts to one another. Okay. So all she does is look at me, and all I can do is look at her back. Sure you don't want to be born yet? I mean, like, I know you say you don't want to be born here, but at least you have some company then. But I'm certain that I had been longing for this moment. Mate, you literally just moaned about how much you don't like this place. Now you're like, oh, yes, I've been waiting for this so badly. The girl's life is one of solitude. There's no one here aside from her. That much is obvious. Like I said, nothing can be born here, and yet nothing can die. That's the nature of this place. That must be why she's able to look at someone like me, and yet never get bored. Okay. Oh, are we back again, are we? One day, the girl appears in front of me with her arms full of something. They're pieces, both large and small, of scrap. Items whose uses are unknown, things that could only be described as junk. The girl spends a long time putting the junk together. How much time has passed away anyway? Before I know it though, a doll stands in front of her, about half her height. She seems proud as she stands up, turning towards me. You can play with my junk if you want. Sorry, just being a bit of a weirdo if I'm being honest. When I see her face, I finally come to a realization. That body is for me. What, the doll or the girl or what? But what am I supposed to do with it? I'm unsure. Should I wish to be born into this world? Has that been my wish? I'm still afraid of this place. A world without life or death that can never be escaped. If this world truly is that closed off, this is where I would come to an end. The girl has her arm outstretched. I stare at her scraped and scratched hand. This world's one source of warmth. At some point, it had become... What the hell happened there? I didn't even do it, they just kind of... Oh, okay, now we're just automatically clicking ourselves. I mean, it became what I saw, but you know... Huh. That was... interesting. I mean, like, it's like, I admit that I thought, okay, that was just a bit weird at first, but actually, it kind of is like a nice allegory for the world that our dear Okazaki's living in. Like, because nothing's really happening now, things are just coming and going, but nothing lives or dies. I mean, it was really atmospheric and cool, and I loved the music. I guess my main issue was that I had to moan so much at first. But then look at me, here I am moaning. I am basically a hypocrite right now. Anyway, the warm spring sunlight shines down on me. A refreshing breeze blows past. I have plenty of leeway to make it to school on time. Well, good for us. If I keep walking at this pace, there's no way I'll be late. Oh, but where's that old woman? It's not that I believe Fujibayashi's fortune from yesterday. However, just to be safe, I am walking to school earlier than usual. But then again, to other students, this might already count as being a bit late. Oh, okay, so still a little bit late. There aren't that many people wearing school uniforms along this road anymore. Except for all the people here that's wearing school uniforms. In any case, it's still early enough for me to get to school on time. Now, according to Fujibayashi's fortune, there should be an old lady having trouble crossing the road. And I'll be late if I were to help her. To begin with, there is an old lady at the crosswalk. Okay, I glance just beyond the white lines, painted like a ladder on the asphalt. I don't like this. Okay, fair enough. Where I am looking, there's an old lady holding onto a utility pole with her hips stooped. She keeps glancing left and right. No matter how I look at it, something is wrong. All the other students feign ignorance and simply walk past her. I mean, you know what? You don't want to, like, you know, be late for school or prove this bitch correct. So why don't you just leave her to die? Bit of a mean thing to say, but I like to believe I have some kind of freedom of choice. Or free will, that's it. And our eyes meet. Oh, shit. Perhaps it's just me, but it feels like she's staring at me. It almost feels like she's silently saying, you can't even lend a helping hand when others are in trouble? There's like a million other people here! Oh, whatever. If I give in to those eyes, will Fujibayashi's fortune come true? Oh, that is mean. That is fucking mean. You are literally being like a child molester right now. How could you do that? Right, I need to think on that because I generally don't know whether I want to help her or just push her on the road at this point. So what am I going to do? Am I going to help this girl? Am I going to actually, like, walk past her and, you know, tell the prophecy to just fuck off? Well, you may see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself and help this old lady and deal with the trauma that I'm going to have to deal with in a moment, there'll be links to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, look at my subscribe channel until it's time. See ya!